Welcome to this WWE show review on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you hit that like button as I'm reviewing the Friday Night Smackdown before WWE's premium live event Crown Jewel happens this weekend. And we would see on November 1st, 2024, this Friday Night Smackdown would be kicked off with the women's WWE champion Nia Jax, as she would come out to the middle of the ring to address the WWE Universe and tell us what Nia Jax wants, Nia Jax gets. When she wanted to become Queen of the Ring at the last WWE Crown Jewel, she would go on to win that tournament to become Queen of the Ring. And when she wanted to become WWE Women's Champion, she would go on to defeat Bayley at WWE SummerSlam to walk out with the WWE Women's Championship. And she would also tell the Women's World Champion Liv Morgan that she is not ready to take her on at WWE Crown Jewel, where we will see champion versus champion to find out who the best of the best is in the WWE Women's division. And then we would not be long before we would see the Women's World Champion Liv Morgan interrupt Nia Jax with Dirty Dominic Mysterio and Raquel Rodriguez by her side. She would go on to tell Jax that the last time that those two were in a ring with each other, it was Liv Morgan who came out on top with the win. And because she's the longest reigning women's champion right now in the WWE, that gives her a leg up on Nia Jax, and she's ready to destroy Nia and prove that she is the best champion in the WWE in the women's division. But it wouldn't be long before both of these two champions were interrupted by Miss Money in the Bank. Tiffany Stratton would come out to give her 2 cents, and she would be pissed off at her friend Nia and Liv Morgan for overlooking her, saying that both of you better watch your backs at WWE Crown Jewel, because she plans on cashing in her Money in the Bank briefcase on either the Women's World Championship or the WWE Women's Championship. Man, what's gonna happen? And what a chaotic way to start out Monday Night Raw, as Liv Morgan didn't like what Tiffany had to say, and she would go on to try to attack Tiffany, who would counter with a right punch to the face of Liv Morgan herself, and that would lead to our first match of the evening, as it would be Miss Money in the Bank Tiffany Stratton going one-on-one with the Women's World Champion Liv Morgan. But it would be Liv Morgan who would come out on top, holding the tights and getting the 1-2-3 pinfall with the help of Raquel Rodriguez and Dirty Dominic Mysterio, and even Nia Jax trying to interfere to help out Tiffany would backfire. But it would be Nia Jax who would get the last laugh in this one, as she laid a beat down not only on Raquel, and Dirty Dominic Mysterio even caught himself in the crossfire, but it would be Liv Morgan who was beat down in the middle of the ring, as the WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax makes a huge statement before WWE Crown Jewel. And what a way to kick off this Friday Night Smackdown. And we would see next up after this a video promo from Kevin Owens, who sent this to WWE headquarters after trying to get a hold of Randy Orton for days. He went ahead and sent this video that hopes that Randy would get it, telling him that he cannot believe that Randy and Cody Rhodes betrayed him, and that he's the one who's going to have a fight on his hands at WWE Crown Jewel when Kevin Owens goes one-on-one with Randy Orton. And he would remind Orton that it's his fault that this has to happen, that he was a mentor to him and he still feels that way, and that now these former friends will beat the living heck out of each other at Crown Jewel, with Kevin Owens saying, "This is your fault, Randy, and you got it coming." Then next up after this, guys, we would see our next match of the night, and this would be a tag team match where we would see the Street Profits go one-on-one with Pretty Deadly, and we would see Montez Ford and Dawkins get the victory in this one after an athletic match back and forth between these two tag teams who put on a show on Friday Night Smackdown. And then next up after this, guys, we would see our next match of the night after a little backstage tussle between Naomi and Bayley, who were together to laugh at pretty much Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton, with Stratton having a big bump on her head from getting hit by the briefcase. And with what happened earlier in the night, Naomi would have a message for Nia Jax saying, "Keep that title warm for me," as she's looking to contend and get herself in contention for that WWE Women's Championship. And in this match, guys, we would see these two take on the tag team of Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. And some sad news here to break on Tim Reynolds Show, as this would be Indy Hartwell's last match in the WWE, as it was announced later on Friday that she would be released from WWE after this would be pretty much her last match. And we would see, unfortunately, Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell would lose to Naomi and Bayley, who get the victory in this match after an athletic back and forth matchup between these two tag teams. And then, guys, next up on Friday Night Smackdown, we would see Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso, and we would also see Jim start talking to Roman in this one, saying that he needs to squash the beef with Jey Uso, who has agreed to come help them out in the battle against Solo Sikoa and the New Bloodline. But it would not be long before we would see main event Jey Uso joined the fold here on Friday Night SmackDown with his own message for Roman Reigns, telling him that he better treat him as his equal now, that they are all equals now, including Jimmy, including Jay, and Roman are all on the same level, and that if he even thinks about disrespecting him or betraying both him or Jimmy, that he will take him out and he'll be out. As a matter of fact, if he doesn't like it, he can be out too as well, because Jay is here to restore order to the bloodline, to restore order to the family and honor to the family, and he knows that it's family over anything, and that's why he's here, because he can't stand to be in the ring with Roman Reigns right now, but it's family over everything, and he's trying to make sure that he's there for his family, including his brother Jimmy and his cousin Roman, to hopefully take out Solo Sikoa and this new bloodline, and Roman Reigns would go on to yeet and agree and help out his cousins, both Jimmy and Jay, in this main event matchup where we will see a 6-man tag match on WWE's Crown Jewel, where it will be the OTC Roman Reigns teaming up with Jimmy and Jay Uso against Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and Tama Tonga. What an epic 6-man tag match this is going to be, as a bloodline civil war is a brewing, guys. And then next up after this, we would see backstage Motor City Machine Guns having an interview that was interrupted by Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, who Grayson Waller invited them to his Waller Effect next week after they were supposed to be on Miz TV this upcoming Friday, but with the Miz being kidnapped by the Wyatt Sticks, it looks like the Grayson Waller Effect will get some guests, the new WWE Tag Team Champions, Motor City Machine Guns. And then next up after this, guys, we would see a fatal 4-way match in the WWE Women's Division, as we would see Lash Legend versus Io Sky versus Piper Niven versus Bianca Belair, as all these women are part of tag teams in the WWE Women's Division, and they will all be going one-on-one with each other in WWE's Crown Jewel for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. But in this fatal 4-way match, we would see some amazing athleticism and some amazing wrestling from these ladies, but it would be Io Sky of Damage Control who gets the upset victory, pinning Lash Legend after Bianca Belair delivered her finishing maneuver, but Io Sky would take advantage and hit Bianca Belair with her finishing maneuver, a moonsault from the top rope, and then pin Lash Legend to get the victory in this fatal 4-way match, as now Damage Control carries all the momentum in the women's tag team title match that will take place at Crown Jewel. And then next up on Friday Night SmackDown, guys, we would see a video promo from Solo Sikoa himself with the bloodline behind him, stating that he cannot believe that he has a match against Roman Reigns and his brothers Jimmy and Jay in this 6-man tag at WWE Crown Jewel, but he knows what he needs to do, and when he's done finishing and beating down all of these members of his former family who think that he's the bad guy, they got it all wrong, because Solo doesn't believe he's the bad guy. He believes he finally found family members that he can trust, that love him and have his back, and he believes Roman Reigns never loved him or had his back at all, including Jimmy and Jay. And because of that, he's trying to bring honor back to the bloodline, and he will make sure that after that match at Crown Jewel, that Roman Reigns and Jimmy and Jay Uso will respect the bloodline members in his bloodline and acknowledge him as their tribal chief. What an epic video promo that we've seen after this, guys. And then next up here on Friday Night SmackDown after that, we would see the main event as the team of Cody Rhodes and the Viper Randy Orton would go one-on-one there in this tag team match with Ludwig Kaiser and the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther, as the American Nightmare, the undisputed WWE Champion, was getting ready backstage in the locker room area before this match. It would be Randy Orton who would come to make sure Cody's is ready to go for this tag team match, but it would be Rhodes that say, yeah, but by the way, make sure you leave a piece of Kevin Owens for me at Crown Jewel, because I need to finish what he started and get my little payback. But Randy Orton would say, hey, I'm going to apologize now, man, because there probably ain't going to be nothing left of Kevin Owens when I'm done with him. But the similar kind of like creepy thing here that we've seen from Randy Orton would be that he eyeballs the WWE Championship talking to Rhodes, and Rhodes would not have much to say after that, and we would see in this main event tag team match that we would see Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes get the victory over Gunther, the World Heavyweight Champion, and Ludwig Kaiser. But after the match, it would be out of nowhere that Kevin Owens would come out to attack Randy Orton. After an amazing match back and forth between these two tag teams in the main event, as they went back and forth attacking each each other, showing off their athleticism, where we even seen Gunther get a RKO from Randy Orton, and we would see the American Nightmare hit a crossroads on Ludwig Kaiser and pin him for the victory. It was Kevin Owens who made a big statement after this match with the steel chair, taking out Randy Orton, beating him down, and after it looked like Cody Rhodes was going to go help out his friend, we would see Gunther lock in a sleeper hold on the WWE champion and lay him out flat, passing him out before we would see the Friday Night SmackDown show go off the air with Kevin Owens staring down Randy Orton with the steel chair in hand, looking over him, and even wearing a Dusty Rhodes t-shirt. Like, Kevin Owens is losing his mind, and he is ready to take out Randy Orton, and he's probably going to have his eyes set on Cody Rhodes after that. And man, what a Friday Night SmackDown here, guys, as this has been your WWE show review from Tim Reynolds Show, as we're getting you guys set up for WWE Crown Jewel, the premium live event that happens this weekend, as Kevin Owens makes a huge statement to end the Friday Night SmackDown here, as those two will go one-on-one, as it will be Randy Orton, the Viper, versus KO, Kevin Owens, the Fighter. Man, these former friends are going to tear each other apart. And let's not forget, we're also going to see champion versus champion, as the undisputed WWE champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, goes one-on-one with the World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther, and we will find out who the best of the best will be and who will win the inaugural Crown Jewel Championship belt, a 50-carat diamond lace belt, and we will have one of those belts not only in the men's division of the WWE, but also the women's division of the WWE, where it will be champion versus champion in these main event matches at WWE Crown Jewel. Wow, what a Friday Night SmackDown, guys, and thank you for checking out Tim Reynolds Show's WWE show review. Make sure you guys check out my preview for WWE's premium live event Crown Jewel that's already on my channel, and make sure you guys leave some comments to let me know what your predictions are going to be for that premium live event Crown Jewel, and what do you see going forward before we get to Monday Night Raw, where you guys make sure to tune in right here to this sports entertainment YouTube channel, Tim Reynolds Show, for more WWE show reviews after every Monday Night Raw and after every Friday Night SmackDown, and we'll also get you guys ready and hyped up for the premium live events that happen in WWE as well. And you make sure you check out Tim Reynolds Show for all my football stuff that I'll have throughout the 2024 NFL season, and stuff on college football as well, and check out my NASCAR race reviews. Thank you guys for making it. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you. I appreciate you. I respect you and love you so much. Thank you for being a fan of Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys leave some comments to let me know what you think of this WWE show review on Tim Reynolds Show, and much more on my other content. Let me know what you guys think, and please remember to drop that like. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. Appreciate y'all. Peace out, everybody, and enjoy WWE's premium live event Crown Jewel this weekend and your NFL football. Peace out, everybody.